Alright, so, yeah, not looking good. Maul to 5. Now, I know that this guy's playing mono red for one sole reason. Ooh, that looks good. Um, I looked at, in between matches, how you can look at some, the previous games, and I noticed that all of his games were like 3 minutes long. So when playing against mono red deck in Cube, you have to ask yourself, are you playing a creature-based mono red deck or, you know, spell-based mono red? Because creature-based and spell-based has two separate approaches. If it's creature-based, then I'm going to, wipe the floor with him because he won't be able to deal with my mana ramp and Wolfear Silverheart. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna play my dude and can't pump him, but I can get in for 2, so that's acceptable. As long as I draw a land next turn, I can level it up 1, and then I have access to 1, 2, 4 mana, so just need to draw another land, and I could play Wolfear Silverheart and win, so because it seems like he's playing mainly. Molten Rain is really good. And, oh, there's the land I needed. Sweet. The Molten Rain is good in this format when you're playing the multicolored decks. Sinkhole's good in this format. There's a lot of good. Like, they took out, I think, a few of the land destruction cards. Avalanche Riders was in this at one point. Alright, so I leveled up my dude. That's fine. He's a 1-2, so obviously I'm going to be taking some damage next turn. I could level it up again, but it seems kind of pointless. It's not a good use of mana at all. I was not expecting anyone on Earth to play Blood Crazed Neonate, but hey, weirder things happen. Well, there's my Noble Hierarch. So next turn, I feel pretty good. I have access to 6 mana. I could block here if I wanted to, but I'll allow it to go through. This is all perfectly acceptable. Just the spell-based decks, if you're playing a lot of creatures, they'll usually main deck Slagstorm or Anger of the Gods, which would just wreck me. But a creature-based deck like this, I can just, buy enough time to not die. So, I'm going to play... Okay, so I have to think here for a second. He's got a Reckoner, so any way I block the Reckoner, I have to be smart about it. Like, I can't just, randomly block a Reckoner because then it'll do 8 damage to me, just on Silverheart alone. Woodfall Primus does nothing. Sunring Titan does nothing. So really my only play is Silverheart, and then I'm going to... What was it called? Soul Bond? I forget. I was in Restore. It was a while back. I was first thinking the 1-2. But it'd be much smarter to put it on the 0-1. Because then I can block his Reckoner and only take 4 rather than take 8 or 5 or whatever it is. This way I have better blocks, to be honest. So I'm going to put the Hierarch on the Reckoner. Now, yes, I do get blown out if he gets it first strike and then use a burn spell. But if he had a burn spell, he would have used it already to take out Raphellos, and I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. So, yeah, he's gonna... I think he swings in with... I don't know what he swings in with, to be honest. Probably everything? Maybe not everything? I mean, he could use his Mutavault also. I could block 3 things. Alright, so what's on top of my library? Okay, Boon Satyrs, pretty sweet. So I put Wolfear Silverheart on Blood Praise Neonate. But then I think about it for a second. I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. Why don't I, since I already have my mana, I have my creatures in play, why don't I put my 1/2 on the Reckoner, or just take 3 from the Reckoner? You know, it makes a lot more sense than, you know, him killing a dude and dealing damage to me, or him just dealing, you know, the regular 3 damage. So I'm going to block this way. He takes damage from his Jackal Pup. His Goblin guy dies, and he's left with a Reckoner. And I think this is lethal. Boon Satyrs, that's 8. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that's exactly 18. I'm going to swing in with both. I'm sorry, that's exactly 16. He doesn't turn on his Mutavault to block. I guess he forgot he had it, which is fine. And I'm just gonna equip Boons. I'm gonna equip Boon Satyr and deal lethal, and he's dead. So luckily, this is a spell-based red deck wins, not a creature-based red deck wins, which is nice. You know, it's much better in my case. Now, in terms of sideboarding, Sundering Titan is not very good. Now, Troll Aesthetic and... Okay, yeah, the 04 wall is good. Obstinate Baloth is good. Thrun is good. And I have the equipment up top. Nissa, I don't know how I feel about Nissa, to be honest. But, I mean, and Woodfall Primus isn't even that good. He didn't show me anything that would warrant me wanting to destroy it with a Woodfall Primus. Like, my creatures are good on their own. Woodfall Primus is a very powerful creature, but against decks that are, you know, that need certain lands or other assorted things of that nature. But I have Basilisk Collar, and Basilisk Collar says on it lifelink. That's the only thing I care about. I want to get out Troll Aesthetic and give it lifelink. Wow, and there you go. So I have in my hand Boon Satyr, Eternal Witness, Troll Aesthetic, Basilisk Collar. I need to draw another land. Okay, that could be rough. And I have Eternal Witness in the off chance that he has anything. Now there's his, okay, there's my land. There's his turn 1 Jackal Pup, as always. You know, I could have even gone up to 17 lands in this matchup. I could have cut one of my mana guys, because I was adding an 04 wall. That's a mana guy. So I'm just going to play the Basilisk Collar here. It didn't matter whether I played it on turn 1 or turn 2. Now the mono red decks usually play 15, 16 mountains. He's playing fetch lands, he's playing Mutavault, which can hurt him. I mean, you know, like, he's playing a card like Reckoner. Reckoner is not good when you have... Reckoner is just terrible, actually, when you have Mutavault in your deck and you're only playing, like, 15 mountains. Alright, so he's got a Kiln-themed Storm Kirk, whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, get in for your 2 with your old Jackal Pup. That is fine by me. Jackal Pup, I guess the reverse Boros Reckoner. While a good card, not great. So I'm going to equip, leaving up 2 mana for regeneration. And now I could just swing in freely. And then next turn, I can either flash in Boon Satyr onto it, or I can Wolfear Silverheart, and I will start gaining more life than he can deal. So that is fine by me. So he's going to swing in with everything. He has no choice. This is a race, though, that, barring him having a Skull Crack, which I'm not even sure is in this, I don't know if he can win this. Also, Manic Vandal's in this, but I don't think he would bring that in because he didn't see any artifacts game one. Okay, so with this, yeah, I mean, Wolfear Silverheart, I'm gonna make my guy an 8/7 lifelink Death Touch regenerate hexproof. That's like Super Baneslayer Angel. Just replace the hexproof with flying, and you basically have Super Baneslayer Angel. Um, Now I'm gaining more life and dealing more damage than he can produce, especially only on 2 mana. Well, now 3 mana. That's fine. What can he do with 3 mana? Could he kill my Silverheart? If I block a Kiln Fiend, he could. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, really, this is a race, right? Of can he deal uh, 9 damage a turn compared to my gaining 8 life? Or can he stall long enough to draw something? I don't know what that could be, though. It could be Koth. Koth would be pretty good. You know, if he can get it, turn it on, and get to its ultimate. Because Koth's ultimate's pretty nutty. But even then, I mean, even if he's chump blocking, I'm still gaining... I'm still gaining 7, 8 life a turn, and now I just played Baloth. It's fine. And just in case anything bad happens, I have Eternal Witness back up. Rashid Port, I don't understand why he'd be playing that in mono red. I mean, he has a couple double red spells I've already seen. Oh, there's Cough. Alright. Cool. You got a Cough. Cool story, bro. So with 7 mana, I'm gonna just play out my Karn and exile Koth because that's just something I really don't want to deal with. I'm fairly sure he'll be able to kill it, but you know, Karn is doing what Karn does. So I'm just gonna attack him. I mean, he's already at a low life total. If I draw a Garruk Wildspeaker, or well, that overrun now is looking pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm just gonna play Karn, exile Koth, because you know, while he wouldn't be able to, you know, I don't think he could possibly win this game. I mean, of course, within the realm of possibility, anything can happen, but it would take a lot for him to win this game with, you know, with me at 38 and him at 9. He would need me to like brick and for him to draw like Wheel of Fortune and me get like 7 lands or something. I don't know. Chaos War. I'm trying to think of red cards that would do something. Not even Burning of Zinra, or Wildfire. Those don't even do it. He's attacking with Kiln Fiend, so he's representing a instant or sorcery, which means a burn spell. That is fine. He's attacking with his Stromkirk Noble. I think that's the name of it. Okay, he's not. So it's fairly blatant that he has a burn spell, but I'll block anyway. I might as well get one of, you know, every guy I take off the table is another guy that he won't be able to chump block with, and eventually I'll just get through. So that's fine. You killed my Baloth, and you killed my Baloth, you killed my Koth. Alright. I killed your Kiln Fiend, and you have to deal with the rest of my deck. He has 4 chump blockers remaining. Alright, that's even better. Now I'll gain 1 extra life. I mean, this game is basically over. If you guys want, check out dojatradebots.com. They're my sponsor. And you guys could watch the finish, but it's going to be slow and relatively painful. You can see this basically shows you the lack of power in this cube, like how weak they've made it. I could also be attacking with Silverheart, but I don't want to leave myself open for an attack, so You know, just in case. You never know. Maybe he has, like, if it deals damage, I lose the game or something. Maybe he has a, what's it called? Maybe I'll play by accident. I'll tap my Momir Vig avatar. And, okay, he did that on my end step. But that really doesn't make a ton of sense. Unless he had some sort of mass removal that could use to kill my guy. But he would need, like, Bonfire for uh, 8. Okay, Stagger Shock, that's cool. Doesn't really bother me. Um, I mean, here's you know, like the saddest thing though is when you get to the finals, the only difference is a QP and like 4 Phantom points. Both players get 3 packs of Rise of the Eldrazi. So it's really just um, weird. That's fine. Now I'm just gonna swing in with both. This match is over. There you go. Finally. Alright, so I got my packs, my QP, and I will see you guys next time.